What y'all got going on? Y'all got snow dropping where y'all at? Cause it's snow dropping where I'm at. It look like if it keep going at this pace, it's gonna be probably I don't know, a few inches, depending on if it keep going at this pace. What's going on with y'all? Y'all know it's check-in time. Even I gotta check in. I'm checking in with y'all. What's going on? How y'all day been? Y'all been staying on top of y'all game? Y'all know we can't avoid that subject. That's the main subject, the number one subject. Staying on top of our game, staying on top of our finance, staying on top of our fitness. You know, just pretty much just going through our journey. Let's talk about it. Who up? Who off work? The people that's at work, y'all can just tune in once y'all get off work. But yeah, I know I'm staying focused, y'all. I just try to spread my energy with y'all, but I'm focused. Another good productive day coming to an end. Work, grind as usual. Went and worked out. Just got done eating my nutrition, which is very satisfying. My nutrition on the regular is so satisfying to where I don't even really need cheat days like that. It's that good. Actually, I don't even do cheat days. I just kind of eat some that I shouldn't be eating every blue moon. But yeah, what's going on with y'all? Y'all staying on top of y'all stuff? Don't come on here lying either. If y'all ain't on top of it, just get on top of it. Y'all got time. You just don't want to be, steady procrastinating and you day in and day out with it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, we need to be at it. We got to hold ourselves accountable. Check-in time. What's going on with y'all? Yep. Temperature done dropped here where I'm at, which is cool because I done already took care of my business earlier. Gym, everything. Post office run. I went to the market. Like everything. Like it can come down all it want right now because I'm not going to be out in it. I got to drive home, but I don't have to get out my van. I already got gas, everything. So I just got to ease to the house. The roads are still decent right now. That's why I wanted to jump on live. I really ain't know this snow thing was coming like this, but I still wouldn't have been able to get on live until right now. But the salt truck's out, so that's a good thing. They've been clearing the roads here in Detroit. They used to, like, back in the day, like when I was a little kid, they used to get to the roads like slow, y'all. Like these roads was not getting cleared as quick as they getting cleared nowadays. That's why I don't even be tripping when it do snow, because I know usually by the time I wake up in the morning or by the time I start getting ready to make my runs, the road's gonna be cool. The side streets probably still gonna be looking a little crazy, but the main roads, yeah, they usually be cleared up. Like I say, salt trucks out right now as we speak. Thank God for the salt truck people. Well, yeah, what y'all need help with? Y'all need help with something? Y'all need some extra motivation? That's what we on this live for. Some fitness programs, some food for thought, exercise. You ain't burning that fat quick enough. What's really going on? You too much added sugar, not enough protein. Like, we got to make sure we getting our macros in. We got to make sure even if we off, it ain't too off. And if you off like that, you don't need to be off like that day after day after day after day after week after week after week. You doing more harm to your body than good. Those macros is important, y'all. We got to make sure we get those carbs, the protein, and the fat in. And of course, we got to get our water. However way your body is requiring, because some days you busier than others, and some people might do a gallon, some people might do a half a gallon. The more you sitting still, the more you can kind of get away with not needing as much, because you're not using that much energy. On a day you ain't moving around, you might only do half a gallon, and that'll be good for you. You know what I'm saying? But a day you moving around, you would notice your water intake should be like a lot higher. It should be up. But I usually aim for, I just drink all throughout the day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's more than a half a gallon every single day. 3/4 to a gallon every single day. That's how I usually do it. And if it's a day I'm kind of sitting back, it might be a half a gallon not even 3/4. But that's cool because I'm eating a lot of fruit, so a lot of water will be in that. So my stuff is balanced pretty good. I don't feel dehydrated. So yeah, so drink as much water as you need to be drinking. The more you're moving around, make sure you're drinking more water. That even go for calories. The more you're moving around, your body requires more calories than when you just sitting still. The day you sitting still, you don't need to put in as many calories, but depending on what you're working on, you definitely need to be putting in calories. Like if you're going on a weight gain, you got to take advantage of the days when you ain't burning off those extra calories. That you want that to stick. So you on a weight gain, you got to make sure that stuff is, whether you moving around or not, be consistent with those calories. That way you can keep gaining those pounds you're trying to get, that mass you're trying to get. But yeah, y'all, just same stuff, different day. Y'all know how it goes. Same old shit, different day. We grinding 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say 25/8, 360? What is it? 365. We grinding 25/8, 366 days. So we got an extra hour, extra week, extra day. We grinding on some stuff that's not even counted for, just so we can have it in the reserve. You know what I'm saying? 25/8 instead of 24/7. And instead of 365 days out the year, we grinding 366 days out the year. So we grinding so hard, it can't even be just put on the books. That's just in our reserve. But yeah, y'all, holla at me. Holla at me. I was doing some stuff earlier, and it was a guy around me, and I used to give him some information, train him, and online training, of course, you know what I'm saying? But I was around him giving him some information, and I was listening to him because he fell off. But he was like, yeah, man, I'm about to just go to the crib and chill, go to the house and chill, do what I do. And he said I should work out. I'm like, yeah, that's where I just came from. So he instantly felt an extra boost of energy, whether he gonna do it or not, as far as working out today or just wait till tomorrow. But I saw in his body language and his eyes, like, damn, I should go work out. Yeah, this is a good day to definitely, be the icing on the cake. Like right now, it's snowing, y'all, so ain't nothing going on right now. People really just trying to get home safe. The average person, there's still people going to the gym right now, even in this, because it ain't bad, but it can be bad depending on how you driving and somebody riding the shit out your ass and all this type shit. But it's not bad. Just got to take your time. I'd say the average person probably, I was about to say doing about 30 miles an hour. The average person doing about 40 miles an hour, maybe even 50. So it ain't bad yet. You still got the grip out there, because these cars going by pretty quick, y'all. So it ain't, y'all see how I'm moving my head. So these cars going by quick. They going by quick. They doing like 40, 50. So it ain't bad. So of course, people still pulling up to the gym, and the people that's leaving out, glad that they already came and went, like me. I'm just thinking about the gym now because I already put in my work. So, but yeah, what's going on with y'all? It's check-in time. Check in. We all checking in. You know what I'm saying? We can even name it something different. You know what I'm saying? We showing up. Check-in might be too much for the next person. You know what I'm saying? So we can just say we showing up. It's show up time. We showing up. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We showing up, y'all. Today my daughter's birthday. She out doing her thing. Yesterday was my birthday. I pretty much celebrated out the country. I heard some noise. I celebrated out the country, so and then yesterday I went out and ate at one of my favorite spots. So really, even if I wouldn't have went out and ate yesterday at one of my favorite spots, what I done outside the country, trust me, y'all, it was enough to last me probably a few months. That stuff was very, very intense. So I just done a little something. That way I don't just be in the house. But I'm just really enjoying life right now, yo. I work hard, I grind, and I just, try to spread the energy for other people who might not be around there and kind of in a stuck place in their life. Like, hey, look, you ain't alone. You can have a group of people, even if it's online, that's motivating, that's showing you resources, doing a thing, who don't feel like doing, whether it's going to work or going to the gym also. But it's one thing to not feel like it, but it's another thing to not do it. So you cannot feel like going to the gym, but still be going to the gym. You cannot feel like going to work, which is most people, but we still got to go to work. Why? Because we got to eat. We got to take care of business. Our kids need diapers, and we got to pay for schooling, book bags, and coats and stuff like that. Got to put food on the table. So you can't get that just sleeping in unless you got a hell of a reserve stacked up. But then again, if you ain't got no money coming in, you gonna eat that away with all the bills that's gonna be coming up. No money coming in, but you got all these bills coming in. Oh yeah, it's gonna eat that up. Yep. Last thing you want to be doing is dipping into some savings and keep dipping into it and not being able to replace it because we ain't got no money coming in. That's why I be on top of my health and my money first every day. That's first priority. It's nothing more important to me than my health and me making sure my finances right. You can't move. You're gonna be stuck in one spot like glue. You're just gonna be stuck. Like, where you gonna go if you don't have no type of money? You can't even get gas, so you ain't going far in the car. You can't get a pair of socks. You don't even have $1 in your pocket. You can't even buy a bottle of water. That costs $1. Some places got it $2 for $1. You don't even have a quarter in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do nothing. You can't go to the mall. You can't take a trip. You can't take your family out to eat. So the money thing is super serious, y'all. It's just that we just got to make sure we learn to balance it. That's all. Take a trip. Go out with your family. Have a nice night out. Go buy yourself an outfit because you ain't bought yourself no clothes in a year, 6 months. And it's time for you to just treat yourself. You ain't got to go crazy, but just something to remind you that, hey, I'm grinding hard and I deserve to treat myself at least a little bit, just to let me know, oh yeah, keep up the good work. You doing your damn thing. I know somebody right now that's stacking up for a car, as a younger dude. He like 21. And I was chopping it up with him yesterday, and I mean, everybody pretty much know how I get down. I talk a certain way. I pretty much talk how I think all the time for the most part. I say, what's up, man? You been all right? You been staying on top of your game? You're like, yeah, blah, blah. I've been staying on top of it. I say, you already got it? You already got the whip? He say, nah. I say, you still working on it? He say, yeah. So, we were just chopping about that. I say, no matter what you do, man, I say, if you grinding hard, of course, treat yourself here and there, because you don't want to just be working and putting up every single dime, but you want to be putting up a big chunk, the majority of your check. Because I told him, I say, man, you got a car, you ain't really got no overhead. You don't really, not really. Really, I'm not saying he had overhead. I'm saying he really ain't even got it. That's pretty much what I was telling y'all. Like, you really ain't got. I should have just took really out because he don't have overhead, but because he stayed with his parents, which is cool. He probably got a cell phone bill. I don't know if he gotta throw them something. I don't know, but he don't have no overhead. He's 21. You know what I'm saying? He don't got a car yet, so he ain't got no insurance or nothing that. But I'm like, man, you ain't got no kids. I say, all I'll be doing is grinding right now, jumping on all overtime, doing a little side work, stacking, get that whip. Because I told him, once he get that whip, the whole world gonna open up to him. Uber Eats, Lyft, Uber, a bunch of stuff. Just better paying jobs, because now he can get there, even if he got to drive further. They paying him way more, and it's worth the commute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just pretty much exchanging energy from me to him. You know what I'm saying? Even once we got done with the conversation, I was like, hey, bro, stay focused. Keep up the good work. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? And his brother, I hadn't saw his brother in a minute, so I was chopping up with his brother, and he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you been up to? I ain't saw you in a minute. It's good to be seeing y'all again, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been knowing them for a minute since they was like little. You know what I'm saying? And now they grown. But the one brother, the younger one, he ain't working. And I said, you gotta figure it out, man. You gotta get on top of your game, man. And if you ain't working, you need to be doing some hustling, like shoveling snow if you got to, cleaning out somebody's garage, or working with your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever it is he do. Like, you need to be making your own money because you're out of high school now. You can't just be sitting back at the house. Your parents gonna be looking at you sideways if you ain't getting up, getting on that laptop, if you ain't getting up, going out there searching for the jobs and all that type stuff. You have to do it. Otherwise, it'll mess with your mental. Because you gotta get everything from everybody. You know what I'm saying? All your money, all your razz. Like, you gotta be bringing some type of value even at that age. And the best value you can be bringing when you're in that position is, well, I put in this many resumes. I filled out this application. I went over there. They said no, but I still went back up there 3 days later. They said, give me a call back. Like, you got to be bringing your parents or whoever you around who do have the money, who is burning their gas to take you at these places or whatever. You got to be bringing some type of value. Just because you that age, you still out of high school, you still know right from wrong. You still know what you need to do. Nobody wants a lazy person around. This is all part of mental health. That's why I'm always stressing about mental health. You're going to be stuck, sitting back, looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? What else you going to... So what you going to be doing at the house if you're 21 and you ain't got a job? You going to be playing a damn game? That ain't going to happen. Your parents going to be wanting to slap the shit out you. Like, you playing a game, but you ain't in school. The house need to be cleaned up. Dishes ain't even been done. Garbage piling up. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even walked the dog or nothing. You just like, and you waking up later than everybody in the house. Nah, that ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it. That is not gonna get it. You gotta get up earlier than everybody else. You need to be searching on the computer. You get a few addresses. If you got to go in to where they saying, interview, or you got to come in and do the application halfway, you got to do what you got to do. But to be sitting back, no, I wouldn't encourage no young person to just sit back and pretty much they don't even have a plan. They ain't in school. They don't have a job. They don't even have a certain area of skill set to where they put in applications for. They just put in applications everywhere. Walmart, McDonald's, Kroger's, you know what I'm saying? The tire shop up the street. Like, that's cool, but eventually it's like you're gonna be doing that your whole life, job to job, because you don't have a set skill set, which you still can make it happen because a lot of us done it. But it's always better when you specialize in this, or you went to school for this, or even if you didn't go to school for it, this is what you known for, like shipping and receiving or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have nothing in particular that show a consistent build up on your application or your resume, it's like, oh, shoot, we can use him. We'll just have him do stock, or we'll have him on a grill, or we'll have him a loader, or we'll train him on this, and you be all over the damn place. Be wishing you had a skill set. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, like, it's like I always say, it's serious. Like right now, like I say, it's snowing and all this type stuff, right? Before I know it, y'all, it's gonna be springtime. The sun gonna be out. It's gonna be raining a lot to get the flowers to blooming. This snow ain't nothing. Once I get through January and February, I'm pretty much good to go anyway. I don't care what happened in March. March is gonna be a mixture. Of course, it's gonna be still snowing. Of course, it's gonna be rain. But I'm just saying, like, we headed towards the middle of February. So winter, we already dead into the winter. So it ain't like it's November or early December and we headed into winter. No, we dead into winter. So what's coming after this? Better weather. Spring. 60 degrees, 50 degrees consistent. You know what I'm saying? Eventually to 70 degrees. And next you know, 80 is summertime. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, put in that work now. Put in that work now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? On me just waiting. Everybody want to shine when that sun's shining. Everybody want to be outside when the weather is good. This the time to really come up. This the time to really think about the business or the side hustle or whatever you need to do. Second job, working for somebody else. However way you got to do it, y'all. Just have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to travel more, get a plan. Life ain't going right for you, you don't have a plan. You know what I'm saying? You fussing about this and wishing this was better, come up with a better plan. Or if you don't have a plan, come up with a plan. That's what we got to do. It ain't gonna get better with you sitting and you doing the same old stuff day in and day out. We gotta have a plan, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Short-term goals, long-term goals, all of that add up. But don't just sit back and watch the world pass you by. That ain't living, that's surviving. I'm not trying to survive. I'm out here living. I'm living my best life. And I'm still not satisfied, but I'm grinding. I'm going to grind to the day I'm gone. I bet you I still have what I need to have. I bet you I still have some money. I bet you I still have some nice stuff. I bet you I still have a peace of mind. I bet you I'm still able to eat a meal that I would love to eat. I ain't out here panhandling, asking nobody for dimes and nickels. I'm out here doing my thing. The whole point is to get as close to the type of lifestyle that you can give yourself. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. We don't want to be sitting back wondering where did all those years go, y'all. This live was stopping for a minute, but it started back, so I'm going to keep it going. It did it the other day, so I just let it in and just, y'all get the message. But yeah, we jump on here and get right to it. That's another reason why I get to it. I get to it on here. We ain't coming on here sugarcoating and all right, we grown over here, y'all. We got to get to this. Ain't nobody else. The average person that's around y'all, I'm telling y'all, they want to see a person downfall. And if they don't want to see your downfall, they just in this space of, well, I work, I got a car, and I got a roof over my head. And that's like the bare minimum for any adult. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, you not going to get no encouraging energy from them. They already satisfied with life. In they mind, they living. And they might be. It's their life. It's living to them. But I'm just saying, like, don't you want to be at a higher level than where you at now? Health-wise, finance-wise, just, like, figuring out some other stuff that you probably wouldn't even thought that you was capable of. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out some other stuff that you wouldn't even thought that you was capable of achieving. That's where I'm at with it. I don't want to be doing it alone. I want people next to me, surrounding myself by beasts. People that's really going out here getting it, taking chances. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to get. You got to take a chance. Once you take that chance, and you're going to do it in the best and smartest way as you can. The more research, the more homework you do as far as digging up and asking questions, whether it's on Google, you watching YouTube, which is the best university ever to me, and you watching YouTube trying to figure out, okay, let me type this up. I got to figure this shit out. All right, my man saying this, old girl, this lady saying this on her channel. I like her channel. And so I got enough info, and let me call the state office and make sure I don't need, all right, it's go time. Once you get enough data and information going, your confidence should be high enough to where you jump out there. We never jumping out there head first with no type of research and no type of, no, now you just put your money up and you done lost $1,200 that you didn't really have. No, you jump out there with confidence. If you ain't confident to jump out there, you need to do more research. That's all that means. You need to do more research and make sure you really know what you getting yourself into. And a lot of it ain't as hard as we think, y'all. It's like, once you get to hearing these different sources, because you always want to pull up different sources telling you, okay, you need this piece of paperwork. You need this type of equipment. This the best brand of this particular equipment for the job that you're going to be doing. So if you get to hearing that from different sources, as far as the best product, you know what I'm saying, the best brand, And these different sources, y'all, keep in mind, telling y'all need this, and y'all done research this with 3, 4, 5 different sources. Yeah, that's confidence right there. Go ahead and jump on out there, because more than likely the information that they saying is correct. Now, if you coming across information and you kind of like getting mixed, you got to keep digging until whatever makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And then you like, you know what? Okay, I got it now. I understand it now. I got it. I figured this shit out. It's go mode. You know what I'm saying? We on go mode. It's go time. Yep. And I'm giving y'all some of my breakdowns on as far as how I do stuff. When I'm on it, I'm on it. I don't see nothing but the prize. My eyes is strictly on the prize once it's time for me to lock and load on whatever I want to lock and load on. It's actually pitch black, y'all, but you know I'm at the famous market that I usually be at with the spotlights everywhere. It's just regular lights in the market, but I just call them spotlights because these things is so bright. That's why y'all see me the way y'all see me. It's been a minute since I've been up. I've been in the area, but you know I've been doing the lives a little earlier, and I think I had a few of them that was late, but it was at this other market that I had stopped at. But this one, I mean, y'all can see me clear. If I can see myself clear, y'all can see me clear. But yeah, y'all, we gotta lock and load. We gotta stay focused. I'm gonna be on this live for 5 more minutes. It's 26 minutes right now, so I'm gonna just do 30 minutes. I think that's good enough for, you know, me to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? And spit some knowledge and get some feedback from y'all, and motivate y'all to keep going in a direction that y'all going in. And like I say, it's cool if you done slipped up, but keep in mind your slip up shouldn't be nowhere near like the person who ain't even doing nothing at all. You had a piece of cake late. No, you shouldn't have had it late. Cool. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it 3 days after. You know what I'm saying? Keep your slip ups spaced out, y'all. That way you got room to recover in between your slip ups. Don't slip up today, tomorrow, the next day, 2 days later, 4 days later, next week, the week after. No, the slip up shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at the slip up as somewhat of a little treat, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Because you about to go in and work way harder to get that off of you. You know what I'm saying? But because if you on top of your game, you've been on top of your game for just, I don't know, whatever amount of time, right? Just say this month. It's February 8th. You've been on top of your game all of this month for 8 days or whatever, right? Cool. You've been doing good when it comes to your added sugars, your, you know, getting your protein intake in, your macros, all this type of stuff. You slipped up and had, I don't know, a honey bun last night. All right, cool. Look at it as somewhat of a light treat, but that just means you ain't about to be getting that treat towards the end of this weekend. You know what I'm saying? You just made a sacrifice. And if you still want that treat towards the end of the weekend, well, that means you got to pretty much work double the time. You got to get that off. Plus, you still got to keep your regular schedule going to make room for your treat that you like to have on the weekend when you got your weekends to yourself. So you just got to make up for it. It's different for people who be out here working out on a regular, y'all. Like, if we eat some ice cream and some cookies, however way you do it, most of the people who work out on a regular just punish themselves. They work out, they run more for an hour, or they work out be more intense so they can burn more calories. Like, it should be way different versus us just eating whatever we want to eat and just sitting on it. Most people that's, you know, into the gym life and going hard, you know, 3, 4, 5 days a week working out, they usually have some type of nutrition control. And once they start, all right, they had McDonald's yesterday. They call themselves squeezing that in. And then the next day, their nutrition was perfect. You know what I'm saying? They had sweet potatoes. They had chicken breasts. They had some green beans. And then the next day, it was good too. And then the next day after that, they had a piece of cheesecake. Usually people that's heavy into the gym life, because it's a lifestyle, we catch ourselves. And like I said, you want to make sure that you don't get a pattern going. You already see yourself and done this twice, 2 days in a row. It's time to pull back. you might as well, you done pretty much sacrifice the rest of that week. I wouldn't eat nothing else bad the rest of that week, because them 2 days back to back is enough, because you got to get that off of you. You got to get that off. Like I say, you might have put down 500, 600, 800 calories, 1200. It's easy to put that down, y'all, in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hell to get it off. I was on a treadmill running. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about at a nice pace for an hour. It was only 200 calories burnt, and I was going for at a nice pace. People don't be burning what they think they burning when they walking and they running. Even if a person was running double the speed I was running, which you'd have been really, really, really getting it, 400 calories, but you just put down 800 to 1,000. Come on, y'all. It's easy to put it to get it in your system, but when it comes to burning it off, most people don't burn it fully off, because most of the stuff that you're gonna be eating that's bad is usually gonna be higher in calories / added sugar. You know, most of the stuff that we shouldn't be eating don't really have no nutrition value. It's just all pretty much processed sugar carb type thing, added sugar. Yep. But yeah, so anytime y'all start feeling a pattern, because sometimes I even do it. I'm only human, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I gotta put in work. I gotta get that off, plus the rest of this week is gone. I can't even do nothing the rest. I gotta eat as clean as I can, because I done pretty much done enough for this week. You know what I'm saying? And it works wonders for me. I don't have no regrets as far as like once I catch it. When I catch it, because I already know what I gotta do. I gotta burn it up off of me before I can even eat anything else bad. I'm getting this off of me. Yep. But anyway, I was just showing up and, you know, doing what we do best, you know, just staying focused, y'all. Anyway, it's your boy D Weezy. Make sure y'all like this live. We out.